Hello, I should actually start recording for YouTube like I said I was gonna do, so yeah, hi. It is time for more Mystery Dungeon. I did do, those jobs off screen, a bunch of them, and, did, another round of, like, sentry duty. I just kept going until I saw a cutscene, and then I just stopped. Without actually seeing where the cutscene would lead to. I would imagine that, Owen's reaction is gonna... Why is Fanpy crying? Or scared? Who knows? There's a bunch of, like, artwork that looks like it might be vaguely alluding to plot stuff that we haven't seen or something. Either that or it's just general fan art. I have no idea. In any case, yeah, here's cutscene. I saw that this was happening, and then I just shut the game off. I would imagine Owen's reaction is going to be a little different this time around. It has been most of the time so far, but I haven't seen it. Let's see what happens.
Everyone, I have an announcement before we get down to work. Let me introduce our new allies.
Allies? What, more new apprentices? Golly, I wonder what kinds of Pokemon they are.
Hey, over here, please.
Oh, what stinks!
Eek, it reeks like rotten cheese, ew.
Yup, that is some kind of foul stench.
It's them. These three are our new partners.
Whoa, I'm coughing.
Zubat here. Glad to meet you.
But I'm Team Skull's leader. I'm Skuntank. Remember it. Especially you two.
What, you're already acquainted? That simplifies things. These three aren't joining us as apprentices. They will be joining our expedition to lend us their assistance. Are you serious? Why are you so shocked?
Shut up, sir, it's nothing. That one always overreacts to every little thing.
Okay, you know what? I appreciate the humor in changing it to have that line directed at Owen, because it's, like, kinda true just a little bit too now.
Very well then. Anyway, the Guildmaster has made his decision. He has decided that having this trio take part will make us stronger on the expedition. However, it would be impossible to coordinate teamwork if we were to begin working together right away. Therefore, we've decided that the trio should live with us for several days. Though it will be only for a short while, I ask everyone to treat our guests with hospitality.
Doesn't Charlotte think something stinks about this? Literally?
Ew, how can the Guildmaster stand this?
I sure hope this expedition ends soon, yup.
Alright everyone, let's get down to work.
Hooray.
What's this? Where's your usual spirit?
You gotta be kidding! This stinks! How do you expect us to be cheerful when... What?
No! The Guildmaster! His rage is building! If the Guildmaster gets angry, it will be horrific! Everyone, come on! Be cheerful! Even if it hurts! Alright, everyone, let's get down to today's work!
Hooray!
Crisis averted.
Glad to have met you. Whoa!
Something's definitely suspicious about them for sure. I don't know what they're scheming. But we'd better be careful, Owen.
I wonder, what does Wigglytuff possibly see in Team Skull? Those three are clearly despicable. Skuntank must have convinced Wigglytuff. Somehow.
Ah, you two. take care of the jobs on the boards today, okay? We're counting on you.
I love how your washing machine sounds like a fusion drive powering up. Recreation of Kanto in Minecraft. That sounds cool. Also, like, a lot of work. Friendly friends, keep up your training. Oh, look, they're just hanging out here. Well, so it is just an ordinary... Was this... Why do I not remember this? Like, this was part of the normal game, right? These three on each side, hanging out. Yeah, that's normal dialogue. It's just funny, I didn't really notice how they're just like... It's like they're staring each other down from across the room. Oh, let's see. Wow, there's a lot of outlaw jobs for Waterfall Cave. I kinda don't want to do that. This is like school. I feel like if I take these Waterfall Cave jobs, I'm gonna regret it. How many, like, items do I have for dealing with that kind of stuff? Oh, well. You know what? I'll take them, and if it's too rough, I can just change gears and try, like, Bristle again instead. I don't think there was a normal job for Waterfall Cave, right? It was just all outlaw stuff. Yup. Okay, you know what? I think this is definitely a mod thing. I'm sure Electivire was not just gone this whole time, even like at this point. I feel like when they said that this wasn't a difficulty mod, maybe they just meant that, like, they're not trying to make it overly hard, but they're definitely changing things about the difficulty a little bit. Case in point, like, Waterfall Cave having a final floor that's just, like, full of Remoraid. It's like a huge monster house situation. It's so much money. It's worth it, though. Probably. There's been different mons in the dungeons. Yeah, that too. Oh, my inventory is, like, full. Let's store some things. For the moment. Oh, I need to... There we go. Now I'll take that extra escape orb and rainy orb in case I want it later. You hate when mods have say that we haven't changed the difficulty, just the story, then do this stuff. I don't mind, though. It just is catching... It did catch me off guard, though, a little bit. Well, let's start with... gummies. No, that's... Yeah, I've never really played a story mod before either. Of anything. Oh, wait. Okay, I need to actually, like, think here. How many jobs did I take? 5. Okay. And I think I don't have any items on me for dealing with that. I have 1. Alright, let me take some more stuff. Well, I might end up using, like, everything I have on this. Oh, I don't think I have any elixirs on me, so I should fix that. Maybe I should have a couple reviver seeds, just to be safe. And then I want to use these gummies at the cafe. Okay. Duskull Bank is kind of irrelevant in this mod, since you don't actually lose any of your money if you faint in the dungeon. What do we get? Special defense. Oh, you wanna join my team, do you? Oh, that reminds me. I did a bunch of jobs. When I did a bunch of jobs on Mount Bristle off stream, I had a lot of Pokemon joining me. I think I got everyone in Mount Bristle to join my team except for Chansey. Status checker. I think that's just an AI kind of thing. I don't think status checker actually matters for a player-controlled character. I'll have to double-check that and see. Ooh, amazing miracle drink. Well, at least Shinx also got it, so that might help. Let's see. Will not use moves that cause a status problem if the target already has the same status problem. Yeah, that's good, if I actually had moves like that. Alright, well I did some jobs off stream, now it's time to do some jobs on stream. Or try to. There are like a lot of water Pokemon here, so I might have a better time with this. Especially with Shinx has got Spark now too. Time to go through this dungeon without Breloom's help. I wonder whether or not that character is meant to be just like... I don't know. Shadowt has like a serious beef with that character, and I wonder if they're just like... I wonder if they're supposed to be like actually worse than they seem. Like, are they genuinely just like... Is Breloom just genuinely like a bad guy, or is it just kind of like a minor thing? I don't know. Oh. Yeah. Shinx, don't do that. Yeah, I know, Trico doesn't get Leaf Blade. What was that? Oh, was that his level 50 move? Was Leaf Blade? I had forgotten. Cause yeah, the Skies mod just added... That was a particular thing that mod noted, was that every starter Pokemon now got a stab move at level 50. I just forgot that Leaf Blade was Trico's. Shinx in that mod got Thunder at level 50, which I was not really interested in. Oh, there are 2 Pokemon. You know, I forgot to look at the mod page for Spirit, because I feel like I might have read something that in the past, like, and I can't remember this for sure because it would have been a while ago, but I feel like maybe they upped the amount of enemies in the dungeons, and it does feel like it. Because earlier today I was playing a base game Beach Cave for reasons off stream, and I noticed it seemed like there were less enemies. Hey, D2, what's up? You might actually get to see some story tonight. Granted, it's fanfiction story, but I like it. Or I'm at least intrigued so far. Finally feeling healthy again? Awesome. Unfortunately, just as you've gotten better, another chat member has gotten much sicker. I guess that's how these things go. Yeah, I talked to her about that too. Am I forgetting something? Okay, there's just a... This is one of those jobs where the outlaw is wandering around randomly. They don't just spawn in the room with you. It's someone we both know, who has popped into the stream just, like, once. She doesn't usually stop by. Okay, there was the outlaw. You know what, Shinx, I should let you use Spark again. Or you could just tackle him to death, that works too. Sleep Seed! Oh, dang it. Sleep Seed! You can't dodge it when you've already dodged the first one. Man, Shinx... Just... One thing that was certainly not a result of the mod that I played before was Shinx being a beast, because Shinx is still a beast in this version too. Another wandering outlaw, huh? Okay, you might be the outlaw. Shinx, oh boy. I cannot get you to step away from him, can I? Okay, that wasn't the outlaw, good. A lot of ROM hacks don't actually change the story and just, like, adjust things about gameplay or something. It depends, but yeah, this one is very much changing the story. And not just a little bit. Well, kinda just a little bit so far, but, like, it's really setting up to diverge more in time. You're so done with ROM hacks nowadays? Oh? Have you played some bad ones or something? I don't really go out of my way to play very many, so... Your replays of base Pokemon games made you realize the movesets and stuff should not be modded. Oh, that's fair. I've never really played Pokemon... Again, I've not really played many mods in general, but especially when it comes to Pokemon, that Explorers of Skies mod and this are the only mods I have played. Where the heck is the Outlaw? And... I would say the biggest common problem with ROM hacks is just making things too difficult. You are probably the Outlaw, based on how this is going. Yeah. Did that guy use up both of my... Yes, he did. I should have used that sleep seed sooner. Adding level caps and so you can't go over a certain level until you beat a boss. Huh. I mean, if the ROM hack were reasonably balanced around such, I would actually think that's kind of neat, though, because it forces you to be strategic instead of just like, ha, I can grind and face roll everything. Oh. Still one more to go. The issue is that people who make ROM hacks are experts in the game. Yeah, so when they make the hack, it's difficult for the expert, so a regular person is going to have a hell of a time. Yeah, that is generally the problem. Which also just kind of stacks with the general problem of even like any kind of normal game development where usually like when you make something, you know how it's meant to be played, so you play it in ways that just someone coming into it blind and with no knowledge might not think to do. And also you might end up getting practice with it and just like it starts to feel like things might be a little too easy when they're not. You've just been practicing it because you're literally making the thing. I heard that that happened with EG, actually, where, like, the person making that game, made the boss too hard because they were also the person making it was also the one playtesting it, so it hit a point where they got really good at the boss and then ended up making the boss too hard. But they also realized that problem at some point. They probably, I don't remember how that happened, like if they got another playtester or what, but the funny thing with that is they did actually fix that problem. What ended up happening with that was like you had the final boss that they nerfed to make it actually reasonable, and then they had a way to activate the harder version of the final boss that the person had been creating because they were too kind of good at the game after playing it so much. Man, I lost 2 Reviver Seeds doing these jobs, and I don't know if that was worth it. But I'm gonna go with it anyway. Oh, you wanna join my team? Sure. Hello. Welcome to the stream. I just finished doing some jobs that were a little bit tough on my current characters. Did I already do some story? Yeah, not much. Just Team Skull showed up and they're like hanging out around the guild because they want to join the expedition.
We just had dinner, but I could go for some more food.
My belly'll never get filled on grub like that. Alright, the guild members have all gone off to bed. Let's go find it now.
Huh? Find what?
What else? The guild's food stock. We'll find their food and give ourselves a proper feast. I like that thinking, Chief.
Okay, let's get to it.
You do respect the Paper Mario ROM hack that straight up said that the base hack Paper Mario Master Quest was for the top 1% of Paper Mario players, and that the hack devs preferred playing the easy mode version of the hack called Master Quest Jr. Wow. Yeah, I could respect that too. Just having a ridiculous version of it, but then also being like, yeah, this is not meant for many people in particular, and even we preferred this easier version we also made.
You two. Your task today is to obtain stock to replenish the larder. Larder? You mean go get some food? Correct. We inspected the larder this morning. For some mysterious reason, the guild's food stock has dropped sharply all of a sudden. For some mysterious reason, after we invited these 3 strangers to bunk with us. The timing is a coincidence.
Oh, hey, Owen's actually calling them out on it. Some mysterious reason. Yeah, right. Sounds like this was Team Skull's doing.
Furthermore, our entire stock of perfect apples has disappeared. That was the only item to get completely cleaned out. Perfect apples? What are those? They're very big and very delicious apples. But more than that, they are the Guildmaster's favorite food. If there were no perfect apples, the Guildmaster would... The Guildmaster would...
Why would Team Skull do this? What do they gain? Don't they want to stay on good terms with Wigglytuff?
Go on. If there were no perfect apples, what would happen to Wigglytuff? The Guildmaster would... Yes, that's what would happen. That's why I'm begging you two to go get some perfect apples. What did he just say? I didn't hear. It'll drive me crazy not knowing. But, oh well. Sure, we'll go get some. You can count on us. Good. Perfect perfect apples can be found deep in apple woods. Now listen, this may seem like a simple errand, but it's a crucial job. After all, this is all about the Guildmasters. So please don't fail. Okay. Let's keep doing our best, Owen.
Whoa, looks like they're going out foraging for food. That's because we feasted last night. A thankless task, thanks to us.
Let's mess with them.
Oh. Okay, no, he's actually back now. Just took longer for him to show up than I remembered. I guess. Well, linking these is good for now. Because they both have the same amount of usage, so I get a defense down. Oh yeah, I actually did that in Skies before too, I forgot about that. Until I learned something better, that's not bad. It's a defense down, like, debuff and an attack. What about Shinx? I could link those. Oh, but isn't Spark... Yeah, Spark is physical, so Charge isn't actually gonna do anything. Oh no, wait, it's a defense buff. I could link those. Yeah, why not? What do you got, Kecleon? I cannot afford too much, but... Charge boost next turn electric move, does it? I thought it was saying something else. Oh, which boosts the power of any electric type move, so even the physical based one. Okay. Yeah, that's a good one then. And that is a good orb. How many elixirs do I have in storage? I've got a fair few for now. That's fine. I'm not getting sick, but I'm kinda, to be honest, like, never in a state of being totally healthy. I don't know. My body just kinda... My body's never been quite the same ever since hospitalization. Days where I'm not at least a little tired are kind of rare. You know what? I'm gonna keep that XI seed on me. Yeah, that's probably fine. You know, wait a minute. I'm keeping this escape orb on me, but like... It occurs to me that the escape orbs are kind of irrelevant in this mod, too, because, again, I don't actually suffer any penalty for fainting in a dungeon, so why bother using the escape orb? Let's recycle. Wow. I still don't know whether to think that that was unchanged in the Skies mod, because it took me until literally the final stream to ever have that happen, and I've never had such awful luck with that before. You still had it only once? Oh. I guess I just used to have better luck with it. Ooh, that's a good attack. That's a good attack boost. Oh wait, which one is Zinc again? I always forget which one of these is what. Special defense? Let me actually check what their stats are like on that one. I'll give that to Shinx. Owen kind of always gets a boost to that because of the Aura Bow. Oh, only once in your current replay. Just super lucky. Today, at least. Alright, let's go to Apple Woods and see what happens. Assuming I don't run into any major problems in the dungeon.
This must be the way into Apple Woods. According to Chatot, we need to go to the deepest part of the woods. That's where the perfect apples are supposed to be.
Hey, Shinx, we should be careful in here. We're definitely being followed. I hope that Shinx realizes that too. But if it's Team Skull that's following us, oh, how I hope they try to confront us.
Of course we'll be careful. Let's keep doing our best, Owen.
This is the part where you started a super grind? I don't think I ever really grinded in this game, like, on any playthrough. I think I always just did jobs when I had to and then moved on. Whoa, looks like they're off and running.
We'll go after them. Come on.
I do wonder if this mod changes that or not, in terms of, you know, never getting to actually fight Team Skull. I wouldn't be surprised if they did change that. I don't really like grinding, even in RPGs. It's very boring, and I want to see the story. I usually only do it if I have to. I kind of get not fighting them because they have a really dirty trick that, like, it makes sense why you never fight them, because how would you overcome that? Like, they're always just gonna do the stupid combo attack that immediately knocks you out. But maybe, like, the way I could see them getting around that for this mod, for instance, if they wanted to put in a boss fight, like, you know, maybe your characters just actually attack them before they can get the combo attack off. Don't just stand there and let them do it. I liked Brine Cave because it gave the chance to actually show them as being, like, at least 1% good, if nothing else. Jesus, 78 damage this early on. I don't really mind that much that they're not super relevant, to be honest, but I can see why it's like... It's jarring coming off of the first game, which, like, overall the first game didn't have as interesting of a plot, but then it actually had, like, a bad team of stupid people who were more relevant. Because at least Team Meanies which, what a freaking name, by the way, Team Meanies. But at least Team Meanies actually, like, sets off one of the coolest parts of that entire plot. And it's not like the Kingdom Hearts with Pete and Maleficent have something going for them. I'm gonna say no. They've been completely irrelevant after the first game. Like, who cares about Pete in Birth by Sleep? Who cares about Pete in Kingdom Hearts 2? Who cares about Maleficent in Kingdom Hearts 2? She barely does anything. She even shows up in 3 as if she's gonna, like, maybe do something important, and no. You think it's because you play mainline Pokemon with big teams? Yeah. The only mainline game where the team was ever, like, not relevant was, 2nd gen. After everything that has happened between, like, Kingdom Hearts 1 and 3 with Maleficent and Pete, the beginning of, like, just, like, that epilogue is not enough to convince me of Maleficent gaining any relevance right now. I do think they're setting that up, like they want to give her relevance again, but man, they still have not done it so far. I should use Absorb. I mean, they were a lot of bigger baddies for 3, yeah. I don't really like how 3 handled the plot, to be honest. It stuck too much to the usual, like, formula of, like, it's always been kind of the formula for Kingdom Hearts that the major stuff doesn't happen until right at the end of the game. But considering everything that built up to 3, they really should have just broke formula for once and had relevant things actually happening earlier on. Or, like, major things happening. Like, bringing together the 7 guardians could have been something that happened gradually over the whole course of the game instead of, oh, it just kind of happens, like, over the course of the last few hours. Or, like, just before the last few hours, rather. Mind you, I still enjoyed my time playing that game. I just think it has problems. Wait, did this always have a midway point? This dungeon? I didn't think this dungeon had a midway point. Yeah, no, it definitely didn't. Because we didn't hear this music. You know, I'm not complaining, but at the same time, of all the times to pull something like this seems kind of random. That's a good point, though, actually. Like, maybe they are gonna do the whole boss fight thing. Why else give you, like, a mid... Oh, yeah, they did it right before there was only, like, 2 floors. They really did do that just to give you a save point.
This is the farthest you can go in Apple Woods, isn't it? According to Chadot, the perfect apple should be around here somewhere. Oh, Owen, look there! Hanging on that huge tree.
Not so much a save point? What do you mean not so much a save point? It was literally a save point. And then I just had to do two floors. The Kangaskhan rock let me save.
Those must be perfect apples.
Not so much a save point, but a retry point. I mean, same difference. You mean this must be a hard boss? We'll see about that. If they expected me to lose... Oh, no, I see what you mean. We'll see, though. I think, this is why... Honestly, this is actually why I left an Xi seed in my inventory, was just in case there was a boss fight this time around.
Alright, then... How should we get those perfect apples?
Easily done.
Who said that? What? You?
Team Skull at your service.
Hey, it's Wimpy and Company. What took you so long?
We've been having us a picnic of perfect apples while waiting for you to show. What took you so long?
What?
You took so long I stuffed myself.
I can't fake... Of the sound effects that I can fake, burping is not one of them.
They're saying they ate the perfect apples, Owen. But there are still several left on the tree. Let's knock those creeps out and take home some perfect apples.
Knock us out? That's very rude of you. Why, I was even going to offer my help for your mission.
Huh?
You were wondering how you could get the perfect apples? Nothing could be easier. Watch.
Dunk. He is strong.
Oh, some perfect apples.
See? What'd I tell you? Go on now, scoop up those perfect apples and scuttle back to the guild. Ho ho ho! What's the matter? Aren't you going to pick them up?
Apparently people sometimes almost throw up trying to force burp. Yeah, I'd rather not do that.
And after I was so nice and helped you out.
You're going to pull another dirty trick, aren't you? You can't fool me again. Color me surprised. They didn't fall for it at all.
Aw, how boring is that?
I was right.
It's a little disappointing you didn't fall for our act. But so what? What are you gonna do about it?
The only thing we can. We're going to knock out your team. Then we're taking the perfect apples back to the guild.
Well now, aren't we feeling peppy today? When we first met, you were shaking like a leaf, too.
It's true. That time I did back down. Even now I'm a little scared. But I won't lose again. I won't ever back down again.
So be it. In recognition of your courage, we'll be honored to take you on fair and square.
Watch out, Owen. They're going to try something.
Tackle them.
Let's see if you can withstand this attack. Coughing and I will use our...
No, you won't. Piss off.
Coughing, we're changing plans. I think I want to fight too. You have no idea what you just asked for. Well, you'll learn today.
It's what everyone who played the base game always wanted. Oh, what does this one do again? Nah. You know what, Shinx? Why don't you just stick to your strongest attack? And as for you... Have fun being blind! Oh my god! Okay, Zubat is actually stronger this time than he was in Beach Cave, too. I'm gonna need to move Owen. That's actually slightly a problem. How much did that do? Oh, that was a crit. That was a crit and it did 30. Okay. Oh, it doesn't work in a boss fight. Okay. Well, hopefully he doesn't KO me. He did. Okay, fine. Reviver Seed it is.
This is more difficult than I like. Coughing, now! The nauseous gas combo!
Oh, come on. It still ends the same way.
Ugh, that was disgusting. Oh, Owen! Are you okay, Owen? I'm glad. Ugh. Ah! Ah, they left without me!
Owen is not having it. Where do you think you're going?
Ugh.
Shut up! This is what you deserve! You shameless, evil Pokemon! I won't let you get away with what you've done to us! You gonna stop him, Shinx? This is going a little far here. Oh, no, he's done. Okay. Hey, Shinx.
Yes, Owen?
Have you seen any perfect apples around here?
What do you mean? Aren't there a bunch of perfect apples right at this spot? Oh, they're gone! Did those bullies eat them all?
I don't think so. Something tells me that Skuntank and Coughing might be keeping them for later. But we'll be okay. Since it looks like Zubat will stay down for a while.
The perfect apples. If they're all gone, there's nothing we can do.
This would be my one slight criticism of this mod. Is that sometimes they leave the base game dialogue in cases where it doesn't feel like it flows appropriately. Like, that as a follow-up to what Owen was saying doesn't totally fit to me. I don't know.
What? You failed? Are you serious? Oh no! What am I going to do? Seriously, what am I to do? There is nothing we could do. You see Skuntank and his... Quiet! I don't want to hear any excuses! You leave me no choice. For the time being, you'll go without dinner. What? But... You failed to complete an important job! Your punishment could be much more severe! I don't want to hear anything from you! You've saddled me with this terrible task! I've got to report this to the Guildmaster now! Upon hearing my report, the Guildmaster is sure to... Ah! I will report this to the Guildmaster after dinner! You two will come with me when I do so! If I had to face the Guildmaster's wrath all by myself, well, that would hardly be fair! Therefore, you two will come with me! That's an order!
Honestly, since Owen had said that line about suspecting they kept the apples, I thought maybe he was gonna check into it or something, but I guess not. Oh, you're right. You're right, Zubat wasn't there, oh my goodness. I don't think Zubat's dead, but like, man, he got beat bad.
Hiya! You brought me some perfect apples, didn't you? Thank you! There's a slight... it's awfully hard to say this, but... Huh? What's wrong? You see, truth be told, these apprentices, well, they failed in their mission to bring back any perfect apples, and... to put it another way... It's okay, I understand. It's alright. Nobody wins all the time. Don't feel blue. Don't feel blue. Where are the other perfect apples? As I'd explained, they failed to get them, so, in other words, the perfect apples, the number of perfect apples harvested would be, 0. Oh. Therefore, not even one perfect apple was obtained. That means, Guildmaster, you will have to make do without perfect apples for a little bit. Yup, that's what it means. Guildmaster? Guildmaster? Whoa, he's going to cry. Oh, no! Yeah, well, the whole place is shaking. Cover your ears! Why? Don't argue! Do it now! Ah! Ah!
Sorry to disturb you. We've come to deliver a perfect apple.
Huh?
Still no Zubat. Earth power? I was thinking hyper voice. But like, a room-clearing version of it.
Here you go, a genuine perfect apple. Please accept it as our token of friendship.
Oh wow, you went and got it just for me? Yay, thank you, friends. Thank you so very, very kindly. Thanks to you, we've all been spared a catastrophe.
I agree. Thank you, Skuntank and Coughing. I just have one question for you. Is that okay?
Of course, Owen. What is your question?
I noticed that Zubat isn't with you right now. Do you know where he is? I want to thank him, too.
We last saw him in Apple Woods earlier today. He stayed behind after we finished our mission, but normally he would have come back to us by now. I wonder if that has to do with you attacking us, Owen.
Skuntank, you went to Apple Woods? Didn't you tell me that you have a way to retrieve perfect apples without accessing Apple Woods?
Of course. We were just finding more perfect apples from Apple Woods today, since the guild stock was running so low.
I see. Normally we will only send one exploration team at a time to Apple Woods. Retrieving perfect apples is more streamlined with only a small group on the job. Haven't I told you this before? Yes, I must have told you this before. Supplying the guild with perfect apples from a newly found source. That promise is why the Guildmaster wanted you to join us on our expedition. I certainly must have instructed you to leave our Apple Woods jobs to members of the guild.
I don't remember that. Maybe you...
Wait just a minute. Didn't you say that you had an encounter with Team Discovery today? And you came to us with a perfect apple that Team Discovery failed to bring back. You interfered in Team Discovery's mission! This is serious business!
No, I...
You...
Oh!
Team Discovery are my friends! No friend of Wigglytuff's guild attacks my friends! Team Skull is no longer invited on our expedition!
What?
Huh. That's an interesting change. Nice bit of karma, although they still didn't get their butts kicked properly, but that kind of works.
Oh, I'm still so hungry after we didn't get to eat dinner. Hey, Owen. When Shadow told us that we wouldn't eat tonight, you didn't talk back to him. That's not like you.
Yeah.
What changed?
Shadow wouldn't have listened to me anyways. He ignored you, remember? Besides, agitating him could have made it harder for him to side with us against Skuntank. As annoying as Chatot is, sometimes we need him on our side. That's what I've learned.
So you had that planned the whole time. That's pretty smart. But how did you know what would happen? Especially that far in advance.
I guess it just made sense to me. Did you really not pick up on why Team Skull was invited?
No. I thought it was just Wigglytuff being Wigglytuff. That's what most of the guild thought. That's what most of the guild thought, too.
Anyways, when I took care of Zubat, you didn't protest it this time, like you did when we beat Drowsy.
You noticed that? I guess... I thought about what you asked me. After Skuntank knocked you out inside the guild. You asked me why I let them get away. I didn't have a good answer. I still don't. So I put my trust in you. If you wanted to attack Zubat, I wouldn't interfere.
I understand. I trust you too. With all of the bad Pokemon that I've met in this world so far, I know that you aren't one of them.
Glad to hear it, Owen. It's getting late. Let's get some sleep. Good night, Owen. Let's keep at it tomorrow.
Well, okay, so this makes it seem like my theory was incorrect then, but are you serious? Because why is Owen so different then? I mean, maybe it still has to do with whatever, like, Darkrai and Giratina did, but that's kind of weird.
The spirit is undoubtedly here. I had my suspicions at first, but after visiting this town, I can strongly sense it. There's only one way that this is possible. The way that I envisioned it. But I'm not the only one with the ability to sense this spirit. How could I forget about my good friend Cresselia? That scornful Cresselia. Chasing after me is all she knows. It's sad, really. But once she senses that spirit...
Did Darkrai ask Giratina to put a different soul into, Owen's body? But not his? That wasn't the pronoun? What did I say? Did I say something, did I say something really off? No need for a capital S? Oh, I didn't even notice.
Oh, I'm getting excited. It's time for Plan C.
So my original thought about what was happening seems to already be proven wrong. The scornful Cresselia elf. I didn't even notice. It's weird though. I guess the only thing I've got then is that, like, the request was to put essentially a different soul into Owen. I have no idea where they're going with this plot now.
One last item. Tomorrow or the day after, or perhaps in several days' time, we plan to announce the members of the expedition party.
Wow.
By golly, the members are finally going to be picked.
I have a question too then, in terms of, cannot wait for more plot, yeah. The next couple days are going to be ones where I can't guarantee that I'm going to be able to stream 4 hours, or if it's just going to be like an hour and a half. Because it could be a shorter stream, I was thinking of doing the randomizer, but... Well, yeah, Wiggly's have already blatantly kicked Team Skull out. If... Do you think you'd prefer if I just do, more Explorers of Spirit the next couple days, even if it ends up potentially being only a shorter stream of it that we can't do too much in?
My gosh, it'll be so fun! Everyone, this is your last chance to make an impression. Work hard and impress us if you want to be chosen.
You'll let others answer that? You are up for both. Okay. Also, hey, welcome back. You kind of missed, any mystery dungeon is good mystery dungeon. That's fair. You missed the first, like, the biggest change of this story so far, which is, there is an actual boss fight against Team Skull, and then, Owen beat the ever-living crap out of Zubat so that he was just still unconscious in Apple Woods by the time that, like, night fell. So that when, Skuntank and Coughing showed up with the perfect apple, it was just the two of them. And Owen kind of used that to basically bait them and get them to accidentally say too much and, like, tip off Chatot that they messed up. Basically, they gave themselves away and got in trouble, so the guild kicked them out and they're not allowed on the expedition now. Important thing is you're here now. I mean, sure. I just wanted to let you know what you missed.
Work hard and impress us if you want to be chosen. All right, everyone, let's get down to work as usual.
Hooray!
Ah, you two. You two should take care of listed jobs today. We're counting on you. There's one other thing. About the expedition. Normally on our expeditions, the guild will divide into large groups that travel together during the trip. However, I have recently received an anonymous report from some guild members. All of these Pokemon requested to not be grouped with Team Discovery during the upcoming expedition.
Haha, everyone's scared of Owen.
Huh? Why? I'm not sure. Regardless, in order to avoid any potential issues within the guild, we will honor this request. This means that should you be chosen for the expedition, you may be traveling in your own group of,
See, I read that the way it was supposed to be written. Internal typo correction.
You may be traveling in your own group of 2. Don't be surprised if that is the case.
Well, that's all. No Bidoof this time. Sad.
Well, that's disappointing.
Who do you think that was, Shinx? What guild members would have a problem with us?
Psst, listen up. Huh? I heard a voice somewhere. Shh, over here. Oh, Bidoof. Shh, by golly, not so loud. Come this way.
Phew, no one saw anything, except maybe Croagunk.
What's going on? Why did you call us in here?
Well, I heard your conversation with Chadod and...
And what?
Look, I reckon that you ought to know this. A lot of the guild is a little uncomfortable with the idea of traveling with you two for too long. Especially you, Owen.
What?
By golly, I'm just the messenger.
What's everyone's big problem with me, huh? I haven't done anything wrong to anyone in the guild.
Well, it's not quite like that. It's just that sometimes you don't come off the warmest. You get angry a lot.
No one likes the edgy Mick Edgerson.
Some Pokemon aren't trying to be around that kind of personality.
Such as?
Yeesh, I can't tell you that. You have to understand. Everyone in the guild still wants to be on friendly terms with you both. Everyone still wants to work with you, converse with you, see you do well. It's just that a long expedition is different.
Thanks, Bidoof. I'm glad that you told us about this.
Yup. I need to get going now.
You heard what Bidoof said. This isn't a big deal. Let's keep trying our best to get picked for the expedition.
Yeah, you're right. I should start talking to people in case anything is different.
Hey, you two over there.
Oh, it's Croagunk.
What are you up to with Bidoof? You all look so sneaky. I suppose it's got nothing to do with me, but... Anyway, that's not why I called you here. The waiting's over. It's about my shop. The Croagunk Swap Shop is back in business.
Croagunk? Swap shop?
You heard right. I finally finished repairing my swap cauldron, which means that I'm finally back in business again. You put certain kinds of items in this here swap cauldron, and those items get swapped for an item offered by another Pokemon somewhere around Treasure Town. There are some Pokemon around that have pretty rare items for swapping, so you could end up with a stupendously great swap. Get it? So if you two feel like swapping items, you bring them to me, alright?
I don't think I even have any of those yet, so... Oh man, I could have gotten the forest ore right off the bat if I had had any items yet, but I need chests.
Here's to all of us! Let's work hard on being picked for the expedition. Huh? You're asking if I have a problem with you? What kind of question is that?
Today you should take on job requests. Blah blah blah. Take the jobs. Friendly friends, keep up your training.
You know, I'm gonna save it for later, but another thing I'm gonna want to probably check, I'm probably gonna want to check at some point is the diaries.
Come on, Owen. I already told you. I can't just say the names of who went to Cheddar. The expedition is coming up soon. I hope everyone does their best. Hey, hey! I'm not about to lose. We all want to win a place on the expedition, hey, hey! Hey, hey! Are you alright? You're looking at me a little funny. Anyways...
Wait a minute. Shadot received this from an anonymous source. Like, it was someone in the guild who said that, right? Or not, I don't know. I was just thinking, it'd be interesting if, like, none of the people, like, none of the usual people like Corfish, Sunflower, or anyone actually said anything, and this was, like, a ruse set up somehow.
The members haven't been chosen yet. We must never give up. Oh? Have I met with Chadar recently? Well, sometimes Chadar and I talk about some personal issues. He has a soft side, believe it or not. My gosh, no way! I can't tell you what we were talking about, it's personal!
Actually, no, you know what? The people in the guild, it probably is true that the people in the guild feel a little weird toward us. Because for one, it makes sense, and for two, no one brought us food. Alright, 90 points if I do Waterfall Cave. What about, like, literally anywhere else? Mount Bristle. 20... 50... 70... Oops. Very slightly more. And I would only have to deal with one outlaw. I should check the beach too. I haven't been doing that.
Huh? There's someone at the cafe entrance. I wonder what's going on. Hey, is something going on? Something at the cafe? Yeah, it seems like there's some wonderful news for all the explorers.
I wonder what kind of wonderful news. No, I'm really interested. I'm going to go find out. It's the exploration. Wait.
I'm going too. Wonderful news, huh? Hey, Owen, we should go too.
I think this is standard, but I'm forgetting what it is.
Wow, there's a crowd. May I have everyone's attention, please? First of all, I'd like to thank you for taking time out of your busy schedules. Today, I would like to give you some wonderful news of hopes and dreams. Thanks to your kind patronage, this cafe has been quite popular. We've been fortunate to have so many wonderful customers. The shop's pride and joy, the recycle shop, is fully operational and has collected many items. We would like to thank you for your kind patronage by opening a new service. We're calling it Project P.
Yeah, I forgot that this wasn't just like kind of already laid out before.
Project P? What's that? This project aims to use the items gathered at the recycle shop in order to explore unexplored areas. Allow me to explain. Get optional dungeons when you recycle. Just keep recycling and you get things. Like, this is basically a tutorial, honestly. Keep recycling. So amazing. I wonder if that has to do with the survey team that Breloom was talking about. Wahoo, I'm so excited. We should recycle more. That's right. And then I can't actually use the cafe today for any gummy stuff. I don't know if I even have any, though. I don't think I do. Huh? I've heard. Wigglytuff's guild is going on an expedition soon. Good luck with that. I hope you get picked for the expedition.
Yo, hey, I'm advertising another shop today. See? The shop there. That place is called the Electrifier Link Shop. That shop can link 2 moves together for you. See, link moves are used, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I already did this. It wouldn't really make sense for the town dialogue to be different right now, though. Man. Yeah, I guess it's worth it, because I don't even have 1 Reviver Seed right now. Let's see. That's a lot of Aran berries. Do I have anything else for dealing with an outlaw? Well, I have an extra XI seed if I need it. Huh? You were getting responses to your texts telling a few people to take a test. What? Oh, you mean the COVID thing? Yeah, okay. Last thing you saw was the Sunflora conversation? Well, no, you were here when I was going into the cafe. Because you actually said, but yeah, this is so far standard. Sunflora didn't say much, but... Shout out and her talk sometimes about personal issues. He has a soft side, believe it or not. Can't tell you what we were talking about, it's personal. All the dialogue inside the cafe was like the same, just except for Shinx actually mentioning like, oh, maybe this has to do with the survey team Breloom was talking about? Oh, I did not actually activate the jobs yet. Eh? I need to be more careful in the menus. There. What happened? I accidentally deleted one of the jobs. Then I reset, because I had just saved. Ah, look at him. Tauros and Chansey should not be here so early. Yeah. No, yeah, I noticed the, I didn't notice so much about the changed Pokemon last night, but I did kind of notice it today when I was actually kind of seeing what, like, was originally here again. You don't know why they did that? I don't know, maybe just so you could have them on your team. I feel like they boosted the recruitment rate a bit too, considering I actually befriended almost everyone in this dungeon at just like not even level 20. Man, I should have been using the charge combo in the Skies mod. You didn't think it was too good in that? I didn't use it. I didn't use charge when I was playing Skies. Oh yeah, you did join kind of late on the streams, that's right. Oh, it didn't say anything about a destination floor. I think I could just leave this floor. Well, that's understandable. Oh no! Wow, look at that. An escort actually carrying their weight. No, wait, I could recycle that. Okay, later, Remoraid. Oh, you have it too hot in there? That does not help either. Too humid right now. Okay, Shinx. Do not use that move right now, because you will heal it. Getting a nice amount of gummies on this trip. I want that. You think they just switched some Pokemon around? That's the last job. Plants in dungeons usually the same species? I don't think that's true. I think you can rescue people that aren't normally native to the dungeon. I feel like that happens a lot, actually. They definitely switched up the Pokemon that you're encountering in all the dungeons. Oh wait, those are gravel rocks, that's actually kind of good. Hey, you ever just swallow wrong all of a sudden? Gold rank already, that's pretty good. Also, I'm fine, don't worry. Let's see what we have today!
Ah, you two, let me give you an assignment for today. Sentry duty, that's what we'll have you do today. I'll leave you to it.
That's weird, it's not usually chat out that tells you that. Oh no, do I still have the touchscreen disabled? Hold on. You think the next big part of the story is the expedition? Normally, yeah. Whose footprint? I think that's gotta be Torchic's. Yep. The heck? I haven't seen that one before. $10,000!
You've worked an honest day. Let me review your sentry duty performance. Your results were, well, perfect. Ah, yes, this is impressive. You've beaten the previous high score.
Excellent!
We did it. Your effort will certainly be rewarded. The reward will be special too. You two deserve an especially generous selection of rewards.
400! Okay. Fetch a scarf. Reviver seed, I need more of those. I like how they give the extra good chime to the max elixir, as if that was, like, better than the reviver seed. Is it really okay to be rewarded this much?
You two keep that up.
Food! And then probably at least one more day of filler. Job doing stuff. And then story. Let's see. If you're wondering why I'd always turn that off, it's because sometimes I have to click out of the emulator for something, and then when I click back on, I don't like it counting as an input in the game when I click back into the window.
Okay, Pokemon, time to get to work.
Hooray! Yep, just a standard day. Ooh, a couple jobs in Apple Woods. I'll try it. Wait, not that one. I, funnily enough, have gotten, like, so used to the cafe having a Kangaskhan rock. Now I need to get used to, like, doing things the normal way. Yeah, I want that sleep suit. Oh, my bag is full. Yeah, give me that sleep seed. What about you? Any good orbs today? Not really. Any news about the expedition yet? Not yet. Probably on the next in-game day. I'll take at least one of these reviver seeds with me. Just one. I think there are some times though where like there's no nighttime cutscene, but then something does happen the next day. I think this would be one of those times too, because Owen and Shinx aren't really gonna have anything in particular to talk about to each other before like the stuff gets announced. You had to do the expedition before Waterfall Cave. You did the expedition with Grout on and everything? Yeah, Waterfall Cave acts as a test before you can even be picked for the expedition. Miracle drink! That would have to be some kind of modded version or something. Though I don't really know why a mod would remove that. There we go, non-trader is a good one. I'd like Owen to get that too, actually. Might have done it without knowing, because most dungeons you forgot you've done. Probably that one. Because plot-wise, Waterfall Cave, like, has to happen first. Let's give these jobs a try. I really need to check the mod page for this again at some point and actually see what things they've mentioned changing. Because there's some things I kind of need to confirm if I'm just, like, imagining things or I, like, don't remember what the base vanilla game is like in some cases. Like how I feel like there's more enemies appearing sometimes, but I don't know if that's just coincidence or something I'm imagining. It also kind of feels like the outlaws are buffed, but I also don't know that for sure. Oh hey, an extra reviver seed. Are you worried about the stuff not keeping for long enough? If you don't eat it tonight? Nah, you definitely shouldn't force yourself to eat, yeah. Especially when you're sick. Oh boy. I really wish I could swap places with Shinx. But if I move, I'm just gonna be swapping places with Horsey instead. Alrighty, have a good night. Well, not Sunday, but maybe Monday night. I'm streaming tomorrow night. Possibly more of this, or maybe just the randomizer, but I'm not sure yet. I'm just gonna go to the next floor. Man, of course you attacked the escort. I'll come to think of it, I do know why you would actually potentially use escape orbs, even in this mod. Because if you successfully complete a job, but then faint further in the dungeon, it doesn't give you the rewards for the completed job. Which I think is just a quirk of the base game. Oh hey, I got an extra reviver seed in this dungeon, I think, right? Yeah, I did. That's good. You're gonna lie down while watching, so not gonna chat as much? Alrighty, gotcha. Okay, now I don't have to worry about Horsey getting knocked out with the next outlaw. Which is on floor 9. Let me just send you home. Okay, the enemies in this dungeon are level 14, so I'm at about the right level then. I'm only just above that. Yeah, no, I feel like they did kind of buff the enemy spawns. Like the number of Pokemon that appear. I'll still need to actually confirm that for sure on the mod page, but I feel like stuff like this happens a lot more often in Explorers of the Spirit, where you'll just encounter like 3 Pokemon lined up in a hallway. 4, even. It's not really much of anything to complain about, because they're not like messing me up too bad or anything, and I get more experience from it, so it's kind of helpful in a way. Oh, you're a runner. Okay. Please use Charge Spark, if you would. And yeah, I don't know, did Outlaws normally have that much? Maybe, I don't know. Anyway, that takes care of that. Let's get out of here. Oh good, I got a Reviver Seed from the job, too. Ooh, gold ribbon. Excellent. Yeah, Outlaws have extra health. Yeah, it definitely feels like it. Grass Gummy! puffed up in general.
Everyone, hold up. Before we begin dinner tonight, I wish to make an announcement. Hey!
Well, spit it out already. Let's eat. You prevent us from eating what's in front of us. This is an outrage.
Eek, this is so unfair. I feel faint from hunger. Boo! Order! I must have order! I'm sure the selection of the expedition members has been on everyone's minds. Our guildmaster has apparently made his final decisions.
Whoa!
By golly, it's finally settled. The members will be announced at tomorrow morning's briefing. It's something to look forward to. Now, sorry to have kept you waiting. Without further ado, on your marks,
Let's eat.
Yeah, I actually did forget about that. It is funnily kind of like so irrelevant, because it's like, hey, we've made our decisions. You'll find out about it tomorrow.
Tomorrow they're finally going to announce the members of the expedition. I'm feeling sort of nervous, but we've done the best we could. Even if we don't get picked, I don't regret a thing. Hey, Owen, if we get picked, this expedition is supposed to be tough. Since we'll probably be alone, I was thinking about something. I know that we aren't supposed to, but what if we invited Breloom along with us?
Don't they, like, explicitly tell you not to bring anyone from outside the guild on this expedition in the base game?
He was pretty helpful back at Waterfall Cave. Plus, I think I know where we can find him. At Spinda's Cafe. Still, Charlotte did tell us that Breloom is bad news.
Who cares about what Shadow thinks? His hunch has been wrong before. Besides, we don't know if he was truly trying to help us by saying that. Though I do think that Breloom was acting a little strange at the waterfall. He's definitely skilled. If no one in the guild wants to be around us, maybe he will.
Yeah. I'm getting drowsy. Let's get some sleep. I'm looking forward to tomorrow's announcement. Okay, good night.
No regrets. Right. But if we're not chosen for the exploration party, Shinx will be crushed. Heck, maybe I'll even be crushed. We both deserve to go on this expedition. What the guild thinks of me doesn't matter. Both Shinx and I are great explorers. I know that Shinx wants me to forget about what Bidoof said. But Shinx just sits by and takes whatever comes at them. For some reason. I see. I was thinking about, like, why didn't he say... they had to use them there because... I don't think the game is really equipped to, like... It would have taken more advanced programming, because the base game's code doesn't really have anything in it to accommodate for variable genders of the characters, I don't think. Like, I don't think... Yeah, because I don't think the, I don't think anyone ever refers to the partner or player character's, like, gender in a pronoun. Maybe I'm just forgetting. Thinking... What's up? Oh, you didn't know. Trico used, them instead of he for Shinx, and I was kind of like, oh, yeah, I kind of see why they did that. I think they had to, because they couldn't really know in the code for this whether the character you had was going to be male or female. So they just had to use that. Thinking about everything too much will keep me from sleeping. I'd better get to sleep now, too. Good night, Shinx. I hope we get chosen tomorrow. Another Grovile scene.
It's just as I remember it. Sharpedo Bluff. That's what Shinx called this place. Just as this used to be Shinx's home. I rested here before as well. In a way, I guess I've returned home. It seems that Shinx hasn't used their home in a bit. That's good. That means that it's likely that Shinx has already found Owen.
Did you figure out that the timeline has been reset, Grovile?
They should have joined Wigglytuff's guild by now. This world is so familiar, yet so foreign. Almost everything is the same as I recall it being. This must be the same point in time as when I first returned to the past. Yet, some things are different. I must find Owen and Shinx, while maintaining a low profile.
Well, last stream, the only thing he definitively figured out was that the Lake Guardians didn't know him. I didn't take... Oh, I mean, I didn't take that to mean that he realized he was, like, further in the past than he thought. I thought that was more of just a, like, something is very wrong here kind of thing. But I guess that makes sense, too.
I'll avoid the guild and its other members for now. I just want to speak with Owen and Shinx privately. Convincing both of them that I'm from the future that they already saved. That could cause enough problems as is. If memory serves, they should be on their way to see Uxie soon enough. Maybe Wigglytuff's guild will travel there once more. If I can find Uxie now, I should also find Owen and Shinx. That should give me the privacy that I seek without any interference. Then I will be sure that I can find Owen and Shinx and introduce myself. Or rather, reintroduce myself. Such a strange concept.
I kind of thought we weren't going to be going to Fogbound Lake, though, because we were going to go see Team Charm. I guess we'll see.
Now then, I shall announce the expedition members at this time. Guildmaster, the memo, please. The chosen members are written on this memo. Step forward if your name is called. Ooh, it's finally happening. My heart's a pounding, by golly. Without further ado, I will announce those who have been chosen. Our first members, Loudred.
Yes, I did it! But if you really think about it, it's only natural that I would get picked.
Woohoo! Says you. Big talker, yup. Is he saying that he wasn't even nervous? Next up is Corefish. Hey, got it. I got picked, hey. Phew, that's a relief. Next is... Oh, what's this? Well, this is a surprise. Our next member is Bidoof. Really? Really and truly? Golly, me? I'm going on the expedition? Is anything the matter, Bidoof? Come on, step forward. Well, I sure want to step up, I truly do, but I'm feeling a mite overwhelmed here. My legs aren't moving. So be it. We'll ignore it and move on. Next we have Sunflora and Chimico. Oh, us too? Eek! Oh my gosh! Yes. And there we have the expedition party members. So that's it for the expedition members. What's this? There's something scribbled on the margins of the memo. The Guildmaster's writing is such a messy scrawl. This is so hard to decipher. If I said that aloud, the consequences wouldn't be pretty. Best to keep a stiff upper beak and swallow those words. It appears that there are more expedition members. The others are Diglett, Dugtrio, and Croagunk. Oh, and Shinx and Owen. That is all. Wait a second. What? 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 Guildmaster? This list seems to include every member of the guild. Yep, that's right. Well then, it seems that the whole selection process was meaningless. Moreover, if we were to all go, we would be leaving the guild empty. Are you sure it will be alright to leave with no one to look after the guild? It'll be fine. We'll lock up properly. So that's how it is, everyone. We're all going on the expedition, and it will be fun, fun, fun! Let's all do our best!
Hooray!
Well, that's settled. Fine, let me explain the schedule. Right after this, I will hold a briefing on the expedition. As such, the chosen members, that is, everyone, each of you should get prepared to embark on the expedition. Let me remind you that this is a guild-exclusive expedition. You may not bring non-guild members of your teams. As such, you won't be able to add members at Chimeco Assembly. They simply aren't allowed to join the expedition. Keep that in mind while you are making preparations.
Hey, Shinx, you think that Breloom is at Spinda's Cafe, right? Let's wait until the guild is leaving before we go there. We should be careful. They're really gonna do it.
When you are prepared for the upcoming journey, you should return here. Then inform me of your readiness. That is all. Dismissed. I could scream! I'm so happy! Everyone is going on the expedition! Our guildmaster has done it again! I'm so shocked I'm tingling! Woohoo! We were picked! I'm glad we never gave up!
Again, every once in a while, it's not like such a big deal, but there's every once in a while where I kind of go like, hey, you know, maybe that base game dialogue should have been changed or removed, because I feel like the I'm so glad we never gave up thing kind of makes a lot less sense and doesn't really have the like punch to it when you were never told not to get your hopes up.
Hey, hey!
By golly, I'm mighty happy that they're even letting me go on this here expedition. Oh, but not just me. Why, everyone gets to go. It's like I'm dreaming. It's making me feel mighty emotional.
It's no dream. This is really happening. Anyway, since we're all going, it means that we're all going to be put to the test as well. That's why I would like to propose that all of us apprentices work as one. And let's make this expedition a success.
Yippee! That's the spirit!
Yeah, that's the spirit!
Let's do our best! Let's band together and do it!
Bigger treasure bag, heck yeah. Well, I should go to town before I, go talk to Chadot. Oh, also, I should talk to people around the guild. Well, maybe not these folks.
It's wonderful! It's so nice that we can all go on the expedition together. Hey, Owen, Shinx. This is my first time out on an expedition, so I'm a little nervous. Let's be sure to make this a success. Incidentally, do you know anything about the Secret Bazaar, Owen? I haven't seen it either, but a rumor tells me that the Secret Bazaar is a mysterious facility that appears occasionally in dungeons.
I never had that happen to me in Explorers of Skies.
You can heal your wounds and even buy a grab bag there, so I hear. Several kinds of shops are there. I wonder what other shops can be found there. I'd love to find out for myself. Maybe there's a chance we can find the secret bazaar on our expedition? I'm so excited! If you happen to find the secret bazaar, Owen, be sure to tell me all about it.
I've certainly encountered that in playthroughs of Explorers of Sky, but yeah, during the whole Explorers of Skies mod, never happened. I see the survey team is here. I can't really... I can't talk to them.
Are you going on the expedition? Go find lots of treasure.
I went out exploring with a friend once, long ago. It was a lot of fun. It's a wonderful memory. Yeah, I can't reach them. They're behind the table. But the survey team is here, minus Breloom, currently.
Everyone in Wigglytuff's guild is out on an expedition right now. Must be fun. I wish I could have gone along.
Oh no, Breloom is here. But I likewise cannot talk to him yet, because the plot demands that I do not yet. Now I decided to join the expedition too, but I'm all by myself.
Where are you headed?
Corfish.
No time to chat. Have to get ready for the expedition, hey hey.
Ooh, it's my first expedition. I don't have a clue what items I should take. Seems like all their dialogue now is like the same as usual. Yeah, nothing's different right now. I'm gonna buy those gummies because I can sell a gold bow to get the money back, and Owen is really close to learning a very good ability. IQ ability. So, all those things. Those are both good. Good orbs. Yeah, I'll buy at least one more Reviver Seed. Now, let's see. Might store the Geo Pebbles, actually. And take the gravel rocks instead, at this point. I'm very curious if we're going to Fogbound Lake or not. Considering the whole objective of the expedition basically changed.
Added the grass gummy. That's right. Shake it this way, shake it that way, and stir it all around, and it's done.
Wonder if you fight fake Groudon? Yeah, I don't know. actually thought I saw artwork on the title screen of Grovyle and Groudon. The other night when I was like off screening stuff. There we go, PP saver. That is a good point about there not being a time gear to protect though. I could try to get it. Oh, is it just gonna keep giving me the same artwork? That's weird. You'll see it eventually? Not necessarily. That's really weird. Why is it just... whatever. Wait a minute! I just saw that. There's this Skuntank icon now. Makes sense. Because they do usually... Yeah, they do usually put the bosses you've defeated on your save file. I didn't even think of that.
Oh, are you all ready for the expedition? The expedition will be a long journey. You should be stocked up on items. Are you all ready to go? Incidentally, you may not bring members of your team that aren't members of the guild. Understood? I know. Good, you appear to be in full readiness. When the other apprentices assemble, I shall commence the briefing. Until then, just wait. All accounted for, it appears. Well then, let me explain about this expedition. First, the objective. Exploration of Gloomy Forest.
Yeah, we're not even going to Fogbound Lake.
Gloomy Forest? Correct. It is a forest that is said to be located far to the east. Within the forest lies Team Charm's hideout, according to the Guildmaster.
Man, really? Team Charm hides out in a place called the Gloomy Forest?
However, the hideout's exact location is well hidden. As such, we will need to carefully search the forest for its entrance. Once we find Team Charm, Medicham will be able to inspect the aura of every Pokemon in the guild.
Okay, it is Medicham. I thought that might be possible, but I also thought Gardevoir would have made sense. They both kind of work though.
This is a rare opportunity. Also, Team Charm's hideout is rumored to hold all of the great treasures they've found over the years. Wow, treasure? This is so exciting!
No, yeah, I think Grovyle probably won't run into us. I think that's kind of the point.
Yep, it will be fun, fun, fun! Everyone, open your wonder maps, please. First off, this is where the hideout is said to be. As an uncharted territory, the area is shown under a cloud cover. Our guild is here. As you can see, this is a considerable distance from the guild.
I feel like that's near where the foggy forest was, though. I don't remember for sure.
Therefore, we will encamp at the foot of the highlands here. That will serve as our base camp. If we were to travel all at once in a single group to the base camp, our mobility would be restricted. The strategy is to split up into several groups to travel to the base camp. I shall announce those groups now. The first group is Sunflora, Loudred, Piglet, and Crowagunk.
You guys, you'd better not hold me back.
You should talk. The next group is Dugtrio, Chimeco, Bidoof, and Corfish.
We're a solid group.
I promise to try my best. Hey, likewise. We're in the same group. I hope I can keep up, yup. Let's see. The Guildmaster and I shall travel as a pair. That is acceptable, yes? Aww, I have to go with Charlotte. That's so boring. Please don't be difficult. This is a key element of our strategy. Meanie. And the final group is Shinx and Owen. Well then, everyone, let's get to it and move out. Hooray!
And thus, the guild's expedition party began making its way toward Team Charm's hideout. According to plan, the party was split into the designated groups. Each group plotted its course and set off toward the base camp. But first, Owen and Shinx needed to find their third group member. This will surely not end poorly at all for anyone.
This place is busy today. Hey, Owen. Breloom really is here. Sounds to me like you should have tried out for the team. I don't know. You really think so? Of course I do. I would never lie, Breloom. Hello, Owen and Shinx. Welcome to the fresh and friendly Spinda's Juice Bar. Thanks, Spinda, but we're not here for a drink right now. Breloom, we were looking for you and thought you might be here. You were looking for me? Oh, I remember. We've met before.
Haha. See how concerned he was to hear just the phrase that they were looking for him?
You two are from the guild. We checked out that waterfall. Wait, you're from the guild and you're looking for me? And how'd you know I'd be here? Is Charlotte running more stupid intel missions? You're becoming well known around here, Breloom. That's expected when you frequent the cafe every night. Yeah, but this is daytime. We didn't know about any of that. I just remember Spinda talking about Project P that one time, and how Project P has to do with some exploration team. I remember that you mentioned that team before, Breloom. That's the survey team! Project P helps give the survey team the items they need to explore all sorts of new locations. It's been a grand success, full of hopes and dreams. Breloom loves talking about it. Yeah, I'm not really, on the survey team. They are. And just like that, the survey team is all ready for another exciting day of exploring.
Hey, wait a minute. In Explorers of Sky, Ampharos was just a dude chilling on Sky Peak. He wasn't part of the survey team before. That's interesting.
Just like that, the survey team is all ready for another exciting day of exploring. It's time to make some moves, everyone! We're out! Ampharos, Mawil, and Machoke. That's the Project P survey team. Ampharos can be you know, he's something else. So why did you want to talk to me? The guild is leaving for an expedition right now. We're not supposed to bring anyone along with us, but otherwise we'd be all alone. We were wondering if you wanted to come along. What? Are you crazy? That's a terrible idea. Do you even know what you're asking? Breloom, you've told me over and over about how much fun you had at the waterfall. This is your chance to do it again. Chase after your hopes and dreams!
That That is a lot of going back and forth.
Okay, Spinda, you win. I'll come along. Just one thing. We've gotta be clever. If I'm seen with you two, I don't even want to think about what happens next.
That bad, huh?
Wow, the sea is right up this way, Owen. And just look at this cliff. No doubt that we've made it far. And going the right way, too. I was getting worried when we went so long without a Kangaskhan rock. Kangaskhan rock? What's that? It's this bad boy over here. Oh, we've seen one of those before. It was in the middle of Apple Woods.
Not normally, not originally it wasn't.
In the middle, huh? That's a little different then. Those types of Kangaskhan rocks only let you save a record of your progress. When they're outside the dungeon, you can both save and also store and take out items. They're also landmarks, which lets us know we aren't totally lost. Pretty nice when you run into one. I can't believe I actually agreed to go on a guild expedition. This is a mistake.
Breloom, you keep mentioning the guild. We've said your name to Chada before, and he snapped in anger. Do you have something to say?
So you do know. For a bit there, I thought he might have left you all out of the loop. You two really still searched me out after he told you?
Huh? I don't think much of Chadot. Certainly not enough to trust his opinion.
Fair enough.
Let's check the Wonder Map.
Our present location is here. We're supposed to link up with everyone at the base camp. That's way over here. So as a first step, we could try reaching this spot. Want to try reaching here as our first objective? Sounds good.
Shinx is acting like a leader. I didn't notice it before. Maybe I'm finally getting through to him. Or maybe the expedition is bringing this out. Still, it's nice to see this side of him.
Let's all three work as one and get this done.
I like that consistency. Breloom was level 23 in the Waterfall Cave, and he's still level 23 now. So instead of just like the usual partner thing of like, here is a level that you should be at yourself, it's actually just like, here is the actual power level of this character in the story right now. And you are getting closer to his level of power. Ludicolo. You sure like Stun Spore, don't you, Breloom? Oh, do I still have Shinx set to only be using that move? I do. Let's fix that. Vaporeon? Oh. Some new Pokemon are more noticeable than others. Game really wants to give me the stairs, huh? This is such a good dungeon for Owen and Shinx right now. Lower my offense, will you? Well, I'll lower your defense. Ooh, decoy orb is good. Sonic Boom! I don't like that you have that move. Oh hey, my first treasure box, finally. Ah, thank you, Shinx. What's that Sonic Boom thing from? You mean like the specific way I'm doing the voice? It's a Street Fighter thing. I'm particularly thinking of Street Fighter 2. It's a move that Guile uses. Bite. Oh wait, that's a dark type move, right? Yeah. Yeah, let's get rid of Tackle. Well, I mean, what else am I gonna do? Get rid of Charge Spark? Or Quick Attack that lets Shinx actually help me when when he's behind me? Ooh, box. Oh. I don't think I even saw you the whole time I played the last game, Huntail. I probably did and just don't remember. Or maybe I didn't. I don't know. Man, give Owen his level up already. Oh, yeah, I was sure if I saw Huntail at all, it must not have been until post-game, but I just couldn't even remember if I saw them at all. Probably the Kyogre dungeon. Ooh, I am out of juice. For the good move, anyway. Curse these experience growth rates. Oh, he has Absorb too. That is a lot of enemy Pokemon. Oh yeah, I didn't actually set these yet. Man. Back for about 15 minutes. I am doing alright. We have reached the expedition part of the story, and have taken along someone who is not part of the guild, even though we were explicitly told not to take along anyone who is not part of the guild. I'm sure this will not come back to bite us. You can't see their messages? Yeah, that's because they're on YouTube. Is it Hawk? Yes, it is. But only for 15 minutes. It's Wob. Tell them to stay there, cause yeah, you should stay safe over on YouTube, Hawk, because Wob does have COVID. The COVID part is not a joke, though. Like, he does actually have that.
Alright, we got out of there. Yes, but we still have a long ways to go for the base camp. Let's check the Wonder Map. Our present location is here. The base camp is there. Looks like we're a lot closer. We're nearly there. If we cross over this mountain, we'll reach the base camp. I guess that's when I head back to Treasure Town then. You know, when you first came up to Spinda and I at the cafe, I didn't trust you at all. Thought for sure that this was some kind of sick setup for Chatot to shame me again or whatever.
I seriously wonder what the deal is with this character.
I was thinking of ways to get out of there if I was put in that kind of situation. That was pretty stupid of me now that I think about it. Doesn't even make sense. But you two aren't that bad. Either that or this is the most drawn-out setup ever. Did Chatot ever tell you exactly why he doesn't like me?
Are you going to finally get to the point?
Yeah, I probably should.
But then the question just becomes, is this actually the truth or not? Maybe it could be, though. 3 smiles go for miles!
Okay, Pokemon, get to work!
Hooray!
At one point, I used to be in the guild. What? You were?
So one thing I could foresee right away, potentially, there was an interesting line of dialogue much earlier in this mod about how, like, kind of like the, you know, other teams don't want to work with someone that the guild gives up on, and, you know, Chatot was kind of like, just a little bit threatening at the idea of you know, leaving the guild.
Yep, I was pretty good at exploring, too. It just came natural to me. Hey, nice work out there today. I thought we would be goners. Not today, yo. I guess not. I'm getting tired already. Good night, Breloom. Night. Man, I can't wait for the expedition. It's gonna be crazy. Exploring is the part of the guild that I liked. Most of the guild members were cool too. Everything else? Yeah, not really. The way that place is set up is such a sham. They just take just about everything you earn. You can only graduate when they say so. Jaimiko's food didn't do it for me. Breloom, come with me. And then there's Chatot. I don't get how anyone puts up with him. That power-hungry stooge. I usually let him know how I felt. You know how the guilds had expeditions before this one, right? I actually went on one too. A few days before we left, Chadot wanted me to do his work for him. What's this about, Chadot?
We need to prepare for the upcoming expedition. Tomorrow you will collect perfect apples in Apple Woods.
Don't we have a reserve stock for something like this?
It seems that we haven't been keeping close watch on the stock. It is much lower than expected.
And by we, you mean you. Nobody else here keeps track of the stock. Sounds like your problem. Why don't you go collect perfect apples?
Do we really have to argue about this every time, Breloom? This is an order from the guild. You need to do it. That's that.
Why should I do that busy work? I'm bringing you more mission rewards than anyone else in the guild right now. I'm not wasting my time on that. Find someone else.
You will be the one to do it. If you don't have a reserve of perfect apples with you during the expedition, you will regret it. That is all.
He wanted me to go get perfect apples. At this point, I was so done with Chadot. I told him I wasn't gonna do it. Uh-oh. Heh, you know where this is going, don't you? Oh, yeah. So, we're in the middle of the expedition. We're coming up to our first meetup spot. The other group's already there.
We made it!
Welcome, friends!
Breloom, just in time. The Guildmaster is starting to crave perfect apples. Do you have them?
Chadot asks me if I have any perfect apples. Of course, I don't, because I didn't get any. Nah, I don't. Where's our other reserve at?
What? Are you joking? Please tell me that you're joking. This isn't funny.
I thought Chadot would have brought what we still had in the reserve. Or, you know, at least have someone else get perfect apples besides me. But turns out, he was just banking on me.
For the love of... What is wrong with you? I know you didn't forget my order. No! No! We still have time, but there are no perfect apples around here. We need to go back to the guild. No!
As you probably guessed, Wigglytuff started to freak out. Which means so did Chadot. We had to rush back to the guild to get a perfect apple. Expedition over, before it even started. That was the most awkward trip back you could ever imagine. Once we got there, Chadot kicked me out of the guild ASAP. He made sure all of our clients knew that I wasn't to be trusted, and I couldn't handle the responsibilities of the guild. So there went the idea to explore on my own to make do. Then, as I was getting my stuff together to leave, Chadot told me that I wasn't a real explorer. None of my guildmates disagreed with that. In fact, none of them could even look me in the eye. Sometimes I think Chadot was right when he said that. A lot of the time, actually. The only time he was ever right about anything. That day when I met you two, I was going to try out for the survey team. I wanted to so bad. As bad as the guild was sometimes, I really missed it. This seemed like the closest thing I could get to reliving those days. But part of me knew that I wasn't cut out for that. I'm not a real explorer. I just let everyone down. That's when you two showed up. I knew you were new to the guild, so I could tag along without causing a scene. And without having to commit to something I might mess up, like the survey team. Sorry, I said too much. Got carried away. Forget Chatot! He's a bad Pokemon! He's done us wrong too! You're a great explorer! Thanks. It means a lot. Should we get going now? If we start climbing the mountain now, I think it'll be night before we finish. Do you want to call it a day? We can rest here tonight. Yeah, let's do it. Breloom? Are you okay? Yeah. Listen to me, Shinx and no one. Don't be like me and get too much on everyone's bad side. It's stupid. Okay, I'm done. Let's get ready for tomorrow.
I wonder whether or not that'll help Owen a little bit. I kinda doubt it, but I feel like it's something he needs to hear at about this point.
Alright, gang. We have to get moving.
I do actually trust Breloom for the moment. We'll see if that changes, but I feel like that story checks out. It even plays into, like, why Chatot gets so upset with the whole perfect apple thing.
Crossing this mountain's going to take us to the base camp. Let's get it done.
Just store everything extra. And be on our way. Plenty of rock Pokemon for me to deal with Absorb. Shinx is gonna have a little bit of a harder time with this one than Craggy Coast, though. Go down! There we go. Oh, Bonslag. I've accidentally gone everywhere but the place that actually has the stairs. Nice. Oh yeah, Breloom has fighting type and grass type moves, so he's really good for this dungeon. I'll have a lot of boxes when I get back to town at this rate. That's nice. You can really kind of tell how much of the... One thing I'm like... I don't actually have a beef with this, but I do have to say that they are kind of villainizing Chatot a fair amount in this story. And I feel like you can kind of tell, like, yeah, wow, a lot of the fandom really hates Chadot, don't they? It is kind of a weird thing that, like, the original story sets up a situation where you actually lose 90% of your rewards on missions. Like, that's a pretty extreme amount, and they never really make a big deal of it, outside of just, like, the first couple instances it happens. Oh hey, Kecleon shop. I don't really need it, but I could buy that big apple. Welcome back. Oh, okay, you weren't listening while you're gone. Yeah, you'll have to... You might want to watch the VOD for that one, because it was like... It was like a whole story. It was a whole, you know, scene. Kind of like a big deal. But, the gist of it is basically just that when Breloom was in the guild, he was, like, not having Chadot's crap. And when they, went on a... Aw. Have a good night. Thanks, man. When Breloom was part of an expedition before he got, well, he was part of an expedition and, Chadot asked him to get perfect apples for the expedition, which he basically just didn't do. He was just like, nah, you do it. And even though Chadot was firm about it, he just shirked that responsibility and assumed that, you know, Chadot would have, like, an extra reserve or would have someone else also get perfect apples. Breloom feel like it was slave work? Kinda sorta, I guess, yeah. And just, like, he just didn't gather the perfect apples, so, it was a problem. Wigglytuff started to get upset. A new path. That's a new chapter. Wigglytuff started to get upset, and they had to hurry back to the guild to get a perfect apple for the guild master. The expedition essentially just was canceled before it even really began, and so Chadot kicked Breloom out of the guild and told everyone that he couldn't really be trusted with, like, you know, the responsibility of, like, guild work and such and so forth.
We made it out. I think that's the guild up ahead. I guess I'll start heading back then. Will you be alright traveling all the way to Treasure Town by yourself? Don't worry about me. And, thanks. For letting me come along, that is. It was fun. No problem. Bye, Breloom.
Assuming there's no, like, funny business going on with the plot where, like, he's lying or something, and I don't think he is. But yeah, assuming, just taking it at face value, it seems to me like Breloom's honestly, like, he's an alright guy. He just gets a bad rep because of that one, like, major screw-up. We could have Dusknoir too. We could. I trust him for now, though. I think it kind of, like, fits, because... Especially because, like... Even with, like, Chatot... You know, he doesn't tell you to stay away from him in terms of, like... Oh, he's dangerous, or... And, like, obviously he's not an outlaw, because if he was an outlaw, the guild would be trying to apprehend him rather than, you know, just being like, oh, you shouldn't associate with him.
We're finally here, Owen.
You all are late! Everyone arrived a long time ago! Go get your equipment down. Make haste. Now that everyone's assembled, let's get on with our strategy briefing.
Yes, sir, right. I was kind of mentioning just before you joined again too that I was saying like I don't really have a beef with it actually. I'm okay with it, but I do have to say that like it does feel like this plot is villainizing Chatot more so than the original game, and I'm just kind of reminded like, yeah, wow, a lot of the fandom really hates Chatot, don't they?
Attention, please.
Oh, you did hear that. Okay.
It appears everyone has arrived at our base camp safe and sound. We shall now proceed to the...
It's okay.
We shall now proceed to the search for Team Charm's hideout. As you can see, we are in a densely forested area. Somewhere within this forest, the hideout is supposedly concealed, but it has yet to be discovered by anyone outside of Team Charm and those trusted by them. The Guildmaster was once escorted to this location by Team Charm long ago. His memories are a bit fuzzy, but we are certainly near the hideout's location.
You alright, Corfish? You seem really excited. What's going on?
Hey! Hey, so how are we supposed to find this place? It sounds impossible!
Oh? Okay, welcome back.
Silly Corfish! You'll wreck the dream if you say something like that.
Yeah, don't spoil things now.
Hey. It is true that we will face some complications as we search for the hideout.
What did you miss? Breloom had a whole backstory about why he got kicked out of the guild. Breloom used to be in the guild, and basically he had a major mess up with perfect apples, where he just, like, was told to get them, and didn't. On purpose, because he was done with Chadot's, like, nonsense. Like, bossiness and etc, etc. And, it was a big problem, so he got kicked out of the guild for it. And Chatot just kind of told everyone that, like, he can't be trusted with responsibility.
But our guild has overcome difficult challenges and obstacles when conducting successful explorations. Absolutely, eek!
That's how our guild has earned the reputation for being first class.
Haha, don't worry, everything will be alright. Let's believe in success for this adventure too, and let's try!
Let's move on with our plan. As you all know, Team Charm's hideout is inside Gloomy Forest. Our current location is near both Gloomy Forest and the adjacent Foggy Forest.
There's the confirmation.
Foggy Forest is known to be shrouded in a heavy fog. Some of this fog has spilled over into Gloomy Forest. We think that this is why the hideout has proven itself so hard to find. If we aren't careful, we could end up wandering into the wrong forest entirely as we search for the hideout.
Except that would actually help, because if you go to Foggy Forest, you could dispel the fog.
This entrance directly leads into Foggy Forest. Once you reach the large boulder, turn east and you will eventually reach Gloomy Forest. The new forest should look distinct. That's how you know that you have successfully diverged from the main path. The Guildmaster and I shall remain here to gather intelligence from our teams in the field. You are to go off in teams to explore this forest. We suspect that the fog will need to be removed in some way in order to find the hideout. Therefore, your search is twofold. 1. Search for Team Charm's hideout. And 2. Find a way to lift the fog. If you accomplish either thing, return to the base camp and tell me or the Guildmaster. Once that happens, we can finally meet Team Charm, and each guild member can have their aura inspected. Alright everyone, let's give it our best as always! Hooray!
Let's go, Owen. So this expedition was organized so that everyone in the guild could have their aura inspected. What does that mean? Isn't aura just a Pokemon's life energy? What is there to inspect? And maybe more importantly, why are Chatot and Wigglytuff so interested in this? Hey, Owen! You're thinking, aren't you? I've been thinking too, about Breloom's story. Do you think he was telling us the truth? I mean, he definitely seemed emotional, but maybe he left out some details. It just seems unbelievable.
What? Are you siding with Chatot on that?
No, just... This is the same guild that we're a part of now. It feels weird. Sorry, just thinking out loud. Let's get through this forest.
Well, even the authors are kind of telling us to maybe not take the story completely at face value, it seems.
Oh, I wish the gang would report in soon. Ooh, this is exciting.
Ah, you two, you have yet to leave? Get ready quickly, then be on your way. By the way, you can use the Kangaskhan Rock to store and take out your items and to save your progress. So you should try using the Kangaskhan Rock to sort out your inventory. No matter how you choose to do that, just get ready quickly, then head out. I picked up a lot of stuff. And I'm going to store all of it. For later.
Are you ready, Owen? Which way should we go?
Oh. Interesting. Well, I would guess, that going into the gloomy forest first isn't gonna help. Or it could be a case where I'm just gonna have to do both before anything happens. Let's just go to Foggy Forest first.
Huh? You want to go to Foggy Forest? Isn't that the wrong way? Alright, let's roll out.
It could also be the case that this gives you a chance to level up if you go the wrong way first. Especially considering Craggy Coast actually didn't give me that opportunity. Come to think of it. I mean, maybe I should have checked out the other dungeon first because it's new stuff. Now wait, come back here, Smurgle. Ooh, that's a lot of experience. By the way, don't look at Owen's HP. Oh hey, welcome back, D2. It's okay, I just need to level up. Oh, they're really gonna make me go around for this room. Well, there's Shinx's level up. Wait, where the heck? Okay, it must be over there. I made a bad assumption about that being a dead end.
What? This is...
Welcome back.
But this is the base camp.
Precisely. You're back at the base camp. So, how did it go? Have you anything to report?
No, nothing.
Oh, nothing? What is this? You had my hopes up. Get going.
Let's get going, Owen.
So yeah, at the moment that's just a means to level up more.
Alright, Gloomy Forest it is. Let's roll out.
Fire types in a forest is just a bad idea in general. Although I feel like the anime and the games do that on occasion anyway. Ranger has some situations like that. Some situations like there are fire types in a forest, or some situations like there are fire types setting a forest on fire and you need to fix it. Both. Cool circle. Game was really nice to me with the stairs there for a bit. Got a little bit reckless there. You know, in fairness, this is a part of the game where I would normally be dealing with fire types anyway. It's just that I would have to wait till, like, one more dungeon after this. That may even be part of why they're putting fire types here. Because presumably we're not going to be going to Steam Cave this time. Unless they've come up with some excuse as to why we have to. I mean, I had no problem with Groudon Explorers of Skies. Oh no, your belly is empty! No, I'm not gonna force choke someone over that. For real though, worst case, I do actually have, like, a decent little stock of Reviver Seeds built up finally. And also Xi Seeds. I think I still have Xi Seeds, like a couple. Which are just the most busted item for boss fights. I bullied the gods of time and space with Xi Seeds.
This fog is so heavy. It's way thicker than before. I can't see a thing.
Neither can I, but that means that this might be exactly what we're looking for. Let's try to look around. This is the spot. This is that Groudon statue.
Oh, are you going to accidentally help us out, Grovile?
I still remember the first time that I saw this thing. It was with Owen in the future. I wonder if Owen even exists in this world. I haven't seen any sign of Wigglytuff's guild approaching this place. Maybe they aren't coming after all. Maybe that's just another thing that has changed in this world. I could have just arrived here earlier than I expected. Or later. There's no use in backing out now. I may as well stick to my plan. Not like I have any better ideas.
Yep, he is gonna accidentally help us out.
Clear skies, as expected. That's good. Now to Fogbound Lake. What was that? It felt like an earthquake, but I thought I heard a voice coming from that direction. That's it! A voice that powerful. I haven't been down this path before. Maybe that's where I should go.
The fog is gone. I can't wait to tell the rest of the guild. Fun, fun! What about you, Chatot? Chatot? Are you okay, Chatot? As okay as I can be, Guildmaster. It's just... it can be... challenging to prepare for one of your roll calls. Owen, I think that was Wigglytuff's roll call. Maybe we should return to the base camp.
Return there for what? So Chatot can tell us that the fog went away? We already know that. This has to be the spot. I'm not going all the way back there just to return here later. It makes no sense. And what if the fog returns? Then it really turns into a bad idea. It's just a matter of where this entrance is hidden.
Owen, don't you think the guild could help us look here? We've needed help before.
What just happened? This whole section of the forest just disappeared? Oh, I get it. You found a hidden button, Shinx. That must have removed this section. Somehow.
What kind of technology does Team Charm have access to?
I don't know.
We need to report this to the guild. This is crazy.
Do we really, though? We've already traveled this far through the forest on our own. And how much help did the guild provide us during the rest of the expedition?
Yeah, but we still should. The guild is expecting us to tell them about something like this. Even if...
The button just sank under the ground! We have to go, right now! Everything's starting to come back! I think that button set off a timer. Who knows when we'll get another chance to use it? Forget about the guild. Do you want to explore this hideout or not?
Let's go!
Are we gonna have a boss fight with Team Charm because we just roll up in their crib unannounced with them having no idea why we're there?
Hey, I see it, Owen! See? There's something up ahead! This is it! This is the entrance to Team Charm's hideout! And now it's sealed up. It's a good thing we got through the forest, at least. Wait a minute! The forest came back too! Does that mean we're stuck here?
No way, there has to be some kind of failsafe here. Surely there is, right? Maybe it's another button. Let's start looking.
Hey, Owen? I don't think there's a Kangaskhan rock here. Did you notice that? But this has to be the entrance. I mean, there's statues of Lopunny, Gardevoir, and Medicham right here.
Those are not statues. Probably not, anyway.
Could that, maybe, have anything to do with this?
After what just happened in Gloomy Forest, I'll try anything. Team Charm is known for finding plenty of treasure, right? They've clearly spent some of that treasure on some sort of advanced security system. Maybe these statues are the key. Oh, is this another Crystal Cave thing? It's finally time to see what all of this Team Charm hype is about. Meanwhile.
Now let's go look for that button!
Hooray!
Guildmaster, Team Discovery never returned to base camp. Are you worried about them? What if they're lost? Or worse, what if they're in trouble? Those two are the whole point of the expedition. Having their auras inspected, like Lapras suggested. How can we do that if we don't even know where they are?
Team Discovery will be fine. They'll find their way there. Even though they might not have that special power Lapras told us about, they're still great explorers and improving so quickly.
I sure hope that they can find that button on their own. It's just...
Chatot, have some faith in them. There must be a good reason why they didn't come back to base camp.
Understood, Guildmaster.
Okay, yeah, we ended up in their hideout as a dungeon. I wasn't sure what that flash was gonna mean. So this is the stand-in for Steam Cave. What if the excuse for the Groudon for having a Groudon fight is just that their security system does it? After all, the Groudon in the original game was also an illusion. And we're encountering a lot of illusions so far. Alrighty, good night. And you realize, too, this has got to be the point where the... I mean, well, the plot already has diverged a lot at this point now, but it's only gonna diverge more heavily after this, because this is the point in the game where, like, right after this is when they introduce, like... Well, actually, there is that thing where Team Skull tries to get back at you first. But then that also ties in with Dusk Noir, and then, you know, you deal with the, oh, you have to hunt down Grovyle, so, like... Things are about to change a lot. Yeah, you can actually walk over the water if you're a water type. The only problem with that is that, non-modded versions of this game, and some modded versions, don't allow you to have a partner character that's the same type as your partner character. Like, if you choose a water type as your main character that you control, your partner cannot also be a water type. Which means if you go walk, like, far out on the water, they can't really follow you, and you're just fighting on your own at that point. Though Explorers of Skies, the mod I played before, does let you have same type player character and partner character. So in that mod, I could have done that and just been able to freely explore the watery areas. I mean, I don't even know if there's, like, a huge benefit even in post-game. Oh, actually, no, yeah, that's right, they start putting treasures across the water at that point. Even in base game, though, it's like, you could take shortcuts and stuff, if you could just walk on the water. Is there anything good in the water? Not usually. Just like what Wobbuffet was talking about, in post-game you start occasionally seeing some cases where, like, you'll see, like, a whole square of water, like a moat that blocks you off from a tiny 4-tile island that'll have, like, 3 items on it, sometimes. So you need a way to walk across that water to get those items. But I had a piece of equipment that let me do that, so I would just put it on whenever I needed to walk across. Unknown. Oh. Oh no. I don't like this. There is suddenly a chance, I feel, that we might not be able to see more plot tonight. Are you sure that's your wish, though? Because that also means probably no progress tonight. Since I can only... well, no, more progress tonight, since I can only really stream for about, like, 30 more minutes. Big room. Ooh. Forget Lear. And Link Box. Wait, did I get that in this dungeon? I thought I did. Maybe I didn't. Yes, I did. Yeah! I saw you just spawn in this room while I was in here. I'm not sure if that there is actually going to be an unknown puzzle or not now, because I've only seen that one. You'd think they would have to make them spawn a little more frequently than that. Well, the funny thing is about that is, they've effectively just given me a... Unless they tweaked it, they've just given me something kind of crazy for the boss. Because the bad thing about spare unknown stones, compared to something like gravel rocks, is that they don't stack in your inventory. So you can't just easily hold like 30 of them. But on the other hand, they do a lot of damage if you throw them. I could be remembering wrong, but I kind of thought it was somewhere close to 100. Maybe it's more like 50 or 80 or something. Please wake up, Owen. Please wake up. Thank you. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Let's find out. Let's just test it. $60. Okay. So it's not super crazy, but that's still, like, not bad. It's a lot better than, like, my other throwing items. And especially for this point in the game, it's more damage than I can do with most of my attacks, actually. Shinx can do more damage than that because he is a beast, but Owen, on the other hand... Oh wait, I shouldn't have used that. Oh well. Time to eat another apple. That curse worked out in my favor. These areas are kind of big. Oh wow, that one shot him. Anything I want to get rid of? Well, actually, I kind of need to use this. There they are. Oh, right. I'm gonna have to change the order of those. My muscle memory is gonna mess with me too much if I don't switch those. I'm gonna need to start bringing big apples with me. You stop that.
We've made it pretty high up. We must be getting close to the top.
Shanks, do you know what an aura inspection is? Chatot and Wigglytuff made it clear that this is the main reason why we're on this expedition. But I just can't wrap my head around that. It seems so trivial for all of this effort.
Well, I guess I don't know exactly what it is, but the idea I got is that everyone's aura is a different type of energy. So, maybe Medicham has a way to see what kind of aura a certain Pokemon has.
But why does that matter? Do they want to play detective for some reason? This has been bugging me for a while. There's something that Chatot and Wigglytuff aren't telling us.
You know, I would say that this is probably just Wigglytuff being Wigglytuff. But that's what I thought last time, too, when we were dealing with Team Skull. I hate to bring this up, but I've still been thinking about Breloom's story. I get that in Breloom's case, he kinda just messed up. But if that story was the truth, they turned on him immediately. Not only Wigglytuff and Chatot, but the rest of the guild, too. You don't think this aura inspection could lead to anything bad, right?
We don't know enough to answer that question. That's the problem. If there's anything that this expedition has shown me, it's that we're on our own. I'm still not sure about Wigglytuff, but there's one thing that I definitely know. Chatot is a bad Pokemon, and he's hiding something important. We need to find Team Charm and get some answers before the rest of the guild gets here. As far as we know, they could have traveled here right after we did.
Owen, I want those answers too. I'm with you all the way on this. Now let's hurry up and get ready for the rest of this hideout.
I'm kind of pushing it on this one. I'm gonna be going a bit past quiet hours, I think, but that's probably fine. Oh, it's just two per... Oh wait, I'm gonna take a guess on this one.
Oh, it's just too perfect. My suspicion was exactly right. The plan is about to pay off.
Even if I keep going, which I am going to for right now, but I have to say it's looking an awful lot like we're gonna be ending tonight on a cliffhanger. So I guess I am gonna go ahead and just stream more of this tomorrow night, even if it ends up only being a shorter stream, like an hour and a half. I'm really just gonna want to continue this. We can get back to the randomizer some other time. I'm just gonna leave that box behind, I think. Yeah. I mean, to be honest, the streams of the, like, Skies mod weren't really planned stopping points either. It's just, a lot of the stopping points ended up working out pretty well. Just kind of by coincidence more than anything. But I feel like there was some point when Yeah, didn't I take like a break for a couple of days right in the middle of the bad future part of the story? But I knew the story for that, yeah. Ooh, here we go. Okay, good, so that part wasn't too long.
We've climbed far up. I think this is the peak.
Then Team Charm must be just ahead. Let's go.
You won't be coming any closer to Team Charm.
Oh,
You won't be coming any closer to Team Charm. I knew I could sense other Pokemon nearby. I was just in time. You have made a mistake trying to sneak in here. I know who you are and what you have done. You are on a path of evil. But no longer will this be the case. I will not hesitate to put an end to this.
who do you think you are? You sure have a lot to say for someone that I've never met.
I don't need to humor your retort. You can't hide your true self. I will fight you here and now. Owen isn't a bad Pokemon! We just came to ask some questions to Team Charm. There's nothing bad going on. Stay out of this. This doesn't concern you. No!
What is this? Oh, come on, man. You're just gonna stand back and watch this? Are you kidding me?
Owen is my friend! I can count on them more than anyone else! I am Cresselia, the essence of the crescent moon, the light to overcome darkness. I cannot allow you to stand in my way. You would never understand my intention.
Well, Cresselia, if you want to fight so badly, I will gladly oblige. Oh god, you have ice-type moves. Though honestly, that kind of worked out nicely for me. Oh, man. Shinx is not gonna follow me if I try to move out of the way. Yes! Oh my goodness, thank God I fed him so many gummies. Can I heal you when you're like that? He can still eat berries while frozen. Very good. I wanted to see how doable this fight would be without just immediately using an X-Ice Seed. Taking a risk if I don't use a berry right now.
You're making this difficult for me. But it's no matter. I will never lose to you.
Oh.
Giratina, why are you here? No. No! Not now!
So, you finally understand. But you're too late.
So that's gonna do it for tonight. See you tomorrow. I kind of... Oh, man. I really want to see what happens, but, like, at the same time, I can't really stream much longer. Like... I don't know. You know what? Okay, no, that's... Hold on. That's really, like... Stopping right there is kind of mean. Hold on. I was actually seriously thinking about it. Let's at least look at the next cutscene. But I can't really... It's probably still going to be a cliffhanger anyway, but it probably won't be as bad of a cliffhanger as that would be.
What in the world just happened? That Pokemon. Giratina. What is that thing?
No, yeah, that's... So we know that Team Discovery was not dragged away. Giratina just took Cresselia away for some reason. That's the one bit of info you're getting before we continue. Because I do actually have to stop. I can't make too much noise too late into the night, so I kind of gotta leave it there. So, join me next time. I'm definitely not gonna stream the randomizer tomorrow night. I'm just gonna go for this, even if it ends up being a shorter stream potentially. We will definitely do more of this tomorrow night because I want to see what happens too. So in the meantime, thanks for joining me. You better not rando tomorrow. I won't. I'll do more of this. Same time stream? Yeah, starts at the same time. So thanks for joining me, hanging out and chatting, and have a good night and day and all of that. Get some good rest. I hope you feel a little better tomorrow. And of course I am saying thank you to everyone else too, even who is like not here or not actively chatting and all that. Thanks for, thanks for watching this and all that. And take care. I'll see you another time real soon.